Well, this year marks the 75th anniversary for one of Atlanta's most popular and largest city parks. The former North Fulton Park was officially rechristened Chastain Memorial Park in September of 1946.
And with so many people exploring their own backyards during the pandemic, a whole new crowd is finally discovering the sprawling 268-acre park in Buckhead.
And good day, Paul Milliken is live at Chastain Memorial Park this morning. Great time of year to look around, Paul. I've had many baseball games there through the years, and I love the amphitheater as well.
I'm getting tuned up here so I can sing. I want to make sure that I'm perfectly in tune with the xylophone this morning. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, Buck. You just mentioned there are so many things here at Chastain Memorial Park that sometimes it's hard to think of this as one big place, right? There's the amphitheater, there's the ball fields, there's the horse park, there's the pool, there's the school, there's the playground like this, which is just incredible. But this is one big city park. It's been around now for 75 years. So how do you tell the story of a place with so much going on inside? Well, we tried to do it. Take a look. How do you tell the story of Buckhead's Chastain Memorial Park? Do you start with the Cadence Bank Amphitheater, which has hosted music legends like Diana Ross? Or do you start with the NYO ball fields in the shadow of the Buckhead skyline? What about the tennis center or the arts center, the school or the pool? Or maybe you go back in time 75 years when the park was dedicated in honor of Commissioner Troy Chastain.
The park was actually built during the WPA, the Works Progress Administration, and the intent was to make a recreation destination that will rival anyone in the Southeast. The park was designed by a gentleman called William Monroe, a landscape architect.
The abundant stonework, like these steps and this wall, dates back to Monroe's original design for the 268-acre park, and these old photos show it as quite the hangout from the very beginning. But nobody could have predicted the explosion in visitation that would be caused by a global pandemic.
Our trash can pickup went from twice a week to 7 days a week. So that shows you the amount of people that are here.
That means the work of the Chastain Park Conservancy has gone into overdrive. The nonprofit's mission is to restore, enhance, maintain, and preserve the park.
We planted 4,500 daffodils last fall. We planted 270 daylilies along the path 3 weeks ago. During the next few months, we're just focusing on beautification.
So for the Conservancy, the story of Chastain Memorial Park really begins now. Not in what it was 75 years ago, but in what it can be today and for the next 75 years.
This is a very, very unique and diverse crowd that uses this park. I mean, we get all walks of life. We get walkers and exercisers and musicians and artists and kids and kids and kids. It's amazing.
One of our past vice chairs says this is Atlanta's family room.
Yeah, I love that. It is indeed Atlanta's family room, and if that's true, then I'm like the bratty little kid they let in sometimes that makes a mess and then leaves. So I'm trying to be on my best behavior this morning, especially since Rosa is here with us again. It's good to see you. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you, Paul, for being here this morning.
It's my pleasure. I mean, this place is incredible. 268 acres and such a gem for this community. I know it takes a big team effort to keep it looking as beautiful as it is.
It really does. It really does. And this morning, it's my honor to introduce you to my coworkers. Here's Mark Nelson and Brian Barnes, and they're really the ones behind this playground and how beautiful it looks.
Yeah, the playground specifically. I mean, really what a treasure for the community. I was saying before, with all of the things this has to offer, like the tree house and the musical instruments and the jungle gym, people pay good money to do these things, and you can do them here for free. And you said before, I mean, during the pandemic, this place is hopping.
This place was hopping every day of the pandemic to take all their kids and the family. This was a big family gathering for the whole summer.
And what a perfect place for it, too.
It was great. This is a beautiful area for the park. I mean, it's 4 acres of just tons of fun.
Right, absolutely. Okay, real quick, you saw me earlier do my slide down the slide. On a scale of 1 to 10, where do you rank me? I want like an Olympic-worthy score here.
I think you get about a 9.5.
Look, I'll absolutely take that, sir. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate it. 9.5, that means I'll just have to keep doing it over and over. You know, there are 2 slides there, so if you want to race a little bit later,
You're on.
All right, challenge accepted. We'll be back in the 9 o'clock hour with more from Chastain Memorial Park. And Sharon, look, I mean, I know you like to sing, and you know I like to sing, and we got these musical instruments. If you want to head down here, give a free concert in the park.
With us? Oh, wonderful. That's okay.
Yeah. We may drive the crowds away, but I don't know. I mean, we do want people to come to the park.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know what? The amphitheater really is amazing. I went there and I saw Gladys Knight and the OJs. I mean, incredible. Incredible.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a concert.
Oh,
well, that Diana Ross video was mine. That was shot on my phone.
Oh,
I was there for that concert.
I was thinking that was the case.
It is National Wine Day, so if you two are performing, I think there'll be plenty of that needed to be consumed.
Oh, my God.
Buck will be picnicking
Buck,
with a bottle.
You are so mean,
Not
right,
National
Paul?
Wine Day.
Unbelievable. We'll leave him
So
aside.
mean. Unbelievable, that Lanford.